Akin Kwotu, and I'm a law graduate. I graduated recently from Government Law University and Law. I'm a brand influencer, beauty and lifestyle content creator. And in content, I mean, mom promote our businesses through social media platforms, be Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp, and other social media platforms. And my name is pronounced Akin Kwotu. She didn't get that right. So it's Akin Kwotu. Okay. So I have 30 minutes. I will be speaking on leveraging on social media to boost sales and marketing. So to me, okay, I want to especially thank Dr. Sewa Onosoya for the opportunity to speak here today. I'm really privileged to be here. I've seen quite a lot of people that are here, and I'm so grateful to the entire team for giving me the platform to speak here today. It's a privilege that I do not take for granted. Thank you so much, ma'am. So moving on very quickly, I'm speaking on leveraging on social media to boost sales and marketing. Please first slide. So to make it easier and faster, I did a table of content, which I highlighted some basic things here. And basically, I'll start from the first one, which is more about social media. So it's important that we note that the aim of social media from the onset is actually to socialize. I'm sure when Instagram was created, the founder did not have the mind that, oh, sometimes Instagram will be used for business. The idea was that some of us have families at home and abroad, and we can easily connect with these people via the social media platform. But over the years, social media has evolved to be like a marketplace. We have brands, we have businesses who do not even have a physical store, and they sell out every time. In fact, some operate strictly online, and it makes sense to say that social media has over time become very important to our various businesses, irrespective of what you do. I mean, even now we see people, if you check Instagram, you see some brands that sell goat meat. I mean, I saw something on my Explore, brands that sell goat meat. Even all these Yaloja, even all these people that sell food stuff, they are bringing their business to social media. So it's not even the case of if I don't sell clothes, because come tell us social media. It's not the case of if I don't sell bags, what am I finding there? Irrespective of what you sell, the media needs you, and your customers are also there. So please, the next slide. Okay, so I said here that social media originally had its purpose and so now it's important that as much as social media had its purpose and you are trying to sell, we cannot lose the sight of the fact that the main aim is to socialize. So whatever it is you are doing on social media platform, the first thing is you have to be social. It's called social media. So even if you're trying to promote your business, if you're trying to do anything, it's very important that you are very social with whatever it is you are doing. Another thing is you have to be relatable. Relatable means that whatever it is you are saying, people understand, can relate to it. I'm a lifestyle content creator, for instance, and for those that follow me on Instagram or TikTok, I put out a lot of lifestyle content, and most times people can relate to what I'm putting out. Oh, this thing has happened to me before. You need to share, all of those things. So it means that when you are operating on social media, you have to ensure that your content remains relatable to people you are pitching the content to. It's very important. Then the last one I put here is you have to be authentic and you have to be original. People feel like when you're on social media, oh, everybody's fake, everybody's lying. I mean, it's good to package yourself actually. You might have maybe 1K in your account, but you have to show up in an event. You don't have to look like your bank account. Of course, you can dress well, smell nice, fix your hair, fix things, all those basic appearance stuff. However, you have to ensure that you are very authentic and original, because whether you like it or not, the fake things, the fake people don't last on the media, because very soon people will definitely get to know your original self, because no matter who you are or where you're from, there are some people that know you, and when they'll be like, it's not this person that I know, she doesn't have this house is not for her, this car she's posing is boropozo. So you have to ensure that these three things guide you to actually operate on social media. You are social, you're relatable, and you're authentic or you're original. So please, the next slide. Okay. So moving on, I said leveraging. Basically, to leverage means means to take advantage of something. So that's okay, let's leverage this thing. Simply means that you're taking advantage of that thing. For instance, now, if you, maybe there's somebody you've been wanting to meet physically, and the person is in this event right now. After the event, you can walk up to the person and say, good afternoon, and just, socialize and network. You are leveraging the opportunity that you've seen the person here. So that's what it means to leverage. So now, when you're leveraging social media, it simply means that, one, you're staying up to date. As I said, social media, it keeps evolving over time. We're seeing what towards static. Even generally in life, there's some things that were applicable some 5 years ago that are not applicable again now. There's some things that even, they'll be like, what world are you coming from? Some things that you do now, you feel like, this is like old age. Okay, for instance, there was a time that Oleku was really, really raining. Now, people are still wearing, it's coming back to trend now. People are still like wearing Oleku. So, but there was a time that was like the major thing. Everybody now wore just Oleku outfits, especially for our women. So, there was a time that the major work of our fathers was majorly maybe hunting and farming. Like that was a major thing. But now we still have those ones, but we still have other things that our fathers are doing. So that is the idea of. So this same thing applies to social media. It means that if you're on the media, you have to stay up to date. If you see companies, tech companies, fintech, all these companies out there, their team, they're always saying, okay, what's happening on the media now? What's trending? What's trending on this thing? What is happening now? How can we incorporate what's trending to our companies and boost it up? So that's the idea of social media. You don't just stay in the same spot. You have to grow, you have to move, you have to evolve with the media. So the next thing now is networking. So people that are buying from you as a business owner on social media, they don't know you, right? And people entrust money in your hands over time. So it simply means that you have to be, you have to network with them in a way that you don't make them feel like you are fake. Even till now, we have trust issues. Before I buy anything online, I have to be sure that this person is actually not fake. It simply means that that's why you see businesses, they'll make use of influencers, make use of celebrities to promote their brands. Because I know that if I'm doubting this brand, Porsche is promoting this brand, okay, that means the brand is trustworthy. Let me buy from them. That's just the idea. So as a business owner on social media, you have to network with both your clients or your customers and your prospective clients and customers. Very, very important. And then the last point I put here is online presence. Of course, it's social media. The key thing is online presence. So if you are not presently online, there's no point. It means that as much as if you have other things you are doing, for someone like me now, while I was still an undergraduate, I was managing law, I was managing being a content creator, I was managing being a brand influencer. I'm the former vice president of faculty of Law Student Society of Ademiluyi University. I headed a particular organization as well. I've been involved in like a couple of leadership things. So I ensured that I manage my online presence properly in a way that it doesn't affect my academics, which is the main reason my parents sent me to school. And it doesn't also affect the fact that beyond school, you need to grow yourself. You need to have some skills. Except maybe, when you're done with school, one company is waiting for you, from your dad that, okay, just go and head this company. For some of us, we don't have such opportunity. So we have to make ends meet ourselves. We have to get skills. We have to ensure that we are living up to, what we want to build for ourselves. So, please, next slide. So now, I talked about social media threats I think it's supposed to be trends, actually. Anyway, so this links me back to the fact that you have to stay up to date. For instance, if you are very active on TikTok, I feel like every month there is always a new dance challenge. There's always a video going viral, an audio going viral. I think right now people are already playing this Olori at the top by Ashake. Everybody's making videos with it on TikTok. Some months back it was passing on the stop by Ademiluyi Gold. Some months back during COVID, there were so many challenges out there. So my point is, these are the ways you can, these are like the trends for businesses. So as a business owner, if you sell fashion wears, you can do even a transition video or something to any of these sounds. So now we have video content, which is where we have, if some businesses be like, I don't know how to create video content, you can learn it. But some people are already beyond learning it. So all you can just do is hire people, their content creators out there, they are willing to do this thing for you for a fee. Just simply hire them for your businesses and they get to help you. Then we have memes. Memes are things we see on Instagram that, they are comical, they are quite funny. Some of them are from the olden days, some of them are, past things that happened, they are trying to just remember. So we have memes, and then we have storytelling. For everything you want to sell online, it's important that you tell a story. Most times people key and buy into your story even beyond the product. So sometimes you don't come and say, oh, come and buy my skincare products. Instead, why not say, oh, this skincare product can help you maybe solve your hyperpigmentation, your acne spot or whatever. So these are like stories you can tell to sell beyond beyond come and buy what I'm selling. You can simply, do storytelling. And for every story you tell, there's something we call CTA in business, which is call to action. It means that if I put out a content and say come and buy, there should be something at the end. Okay, Timafe Rakini, how do I buy it? Okay, send me a DM. Send me a WhatsApp message, click on our website link. These things are called call to action. So it means after I have narrated my story and done everything, I put a clause there for you that if you want to buy what I'm selling, simply take this action. So please, for all business owners, whenever you're advertising personally or for anybody, ensure there's a call to action. Maybe a link to your website, they send you a DM, or a link to your WhatsApp page, or they should, leave a comment. Call to action is very important. Next slide. Alright, so now when we talk of business and the media, how do you find the balance? If you are running your business on the media, you have to ensure that you are well packaged. You don't have to be fake, but you are well packaged. So I put out some points here. First, I said quality products. That's the key thing. No matter how good your customer service is, if your product is bad, people will not come back to buy. And one of the major keys of marketing is, referrals, retaining customers. So you want to ensure that when you have quality products and services, people will keep buying. I mean, there's this idea of buying from people. People usually use more of their emotions than logic to buy. So now, when the logic will now set in is when they bought from you once and they bought bad products, they will not come back, right? You want to ensure that you offer quality product. Another thing is good customer relation. That's simply customer service. You need to ensure that your customer service is very, very good. See, they say customers are, they are kings, which is very true. So as much as it's not every time that customers are right, some customers will be rude to you and stuff, but you don't have to react, based off the heat of the moment. You don't have to react instantly. So you need to ensure that you have, good customer relations. So I already talked about good online presence. Now you need to have clean content. See, people are attracted to what they see. On media, visuals are very important. Basic things like you want to make a video, clean your camera lens, let your hands be steady. If you are trying to make a video and feel like maybe your hands are shaking, you want to get a tripod, something like this, or you want to, maybe if this is your phone, you're holding your phone this way, you're using your other hand to support your hand, and you're sure that you're making proper video. So you have to put out clean content. I already talked about relatability. You have to be relatable on social media. Then I have behind the scenes. Now let people know that you are not a ghost. It's okay if you don't want to show your face on your business, but let them know that I'm not a clown or anything. I'm real here. So for instance, now maybe you sell air. You could just show BTS, or maybe when you pack my client's order with me, or do this. Let them see BTS is behind the scenes. Okay, yeah. So let them see the process of what you are going through. So show your process, show your journey. It actually attracts people to you even much more. Then case studies, reviews, and testimonials. Okay, I'll tell you the difference. Case studies are simply, okay, before I started using this skincare product, this is what my skin looks like. After I've used skincare products for 2 months, this is what my skin looks like. So it means that people can see a pictorial or video representation of what your product is doing to somebody. Before I started, before I took this course, this is how I used to speak. I was a bad public speaker. After I took this course, this is how I speak now. People can see that before and after. That's what they call before and after online. So let them see the effect of your product or service on your customers. They can see that, oh, product case studies. Then reviews, what the customers come and tell you, this is your product there, thank you so much, my skin is now so clear. Thank you so much for your product. My skin is now so clear. Thank you. Reviews, then testimonials, similar to reviews as well. They give you, feedback as to what your product or service has done to them. So I have consistency. You have to be consistent. That's why we have roles like social media management. If you feel like you have a bad online presence, you can hire social media managers. You don't have to be even stressed. I feel like right now, the way the world has evolved, there is nothing you want to do that if you have the money, you cannot hire somebody to do it for you. So you can hire social media managers. They will handle your page for you. You don't have to be the one doing the posting or thinking of what caption will I put? How will I post this thing? You don't need all of those things. You can hire somebody because you have to be consistent. There are a lot of people doing what you are doing, so you cannot afford to show up once in 1 month and come back and say, oh, I'm so sorry for not being here. I'm back now. You come again, you still come back. People will not take you serious. So you have to ensure that you're very consistent. So another thing you have to do is you have to outsource. So it's important. Sometimes you cannot do some things yourself. You can outsource getting influencers, getting content creators, getting social media managers and stuff like that. Please, the next slide. Alright. So how do you make sales through social media? If you're a business owner, the aim of a business is to make sales. Business is not charity. If you're not making profits from your business, please go back to the drawing board and start all over again. Except you're running NGO, non-governmental, non-profits organization. Except is that you can definitely now say, oh, this is non-profit. We are not doing, we're not making profit. If it is a business, you have to make profit from this thing. So now, social media marketing. I talked about this. If your platform is Instagram, make use of it. If your platform is WhatsApp, make use of it. Work with influencer content creators. I already mentioned this. You can work with influencers. Sponsored ads, yes. Facebook sponsored ads, YouTube sponsored ads, Google ads, Instagram ads, customer recommendation. So if you have good customer service, I can recommend, some of us have bought things from brands based off my mommy said that product data, or my sister said, my friend said, they said, but so far you trust that person. So you have to ensure that you can get sales through this too. Incentives, basically something you use to entice people to come and buy from you. So when you put incentives to your product, like gifts, or free delivery, or discounts and the likes. So you can say, okay, for these people, if you buy something worth 20,000 naira, no matter where you want in Nigeria, we'll deliver for free. That's incentive. People say, some people don't buy from because of delivery fee, so they'll just come and buy. If you say, okay, if you buy something from us, you get a free something, a free this. So all of those incentives, then you can share your processes, which I already talked about. Please, the next slide. Okay, now, so we are currently at this. So I said that every social media to boost sales very tasking. However, profitable if done properly. Remember to take breaks like this. So as I said, social media, your mental health remains very, very important. So at any point you're feeling overwhelmed, tired, please take a break. Outsource, delegate, give this people to do for you. You don't have to stress over it. So that comes to the end of my engagement. I hope